So I know what you guys are thinking. Andy, don't you have enough wicker animals? And my response to that is absolutely not. I will pick up all of the ones that I see to the end of time. Andy here. I'm a vintage home decor reseller, and today I have a very eclectic haul video for you. So if you watch my channel, you know first I usually take you shopping with me. I have a little bit of thrift with me footage, and then I'm gonna bring everything home and let you know what I'm gonna keep and what I'm gonna sell in my Etsy shop. So let's get thrifting. Okay, so we're back home. I have so many eclectic things to show you. The first item is something I have not picked up before. I thought I would give it a try in my Etsy shop. I'm usually not picking up like old world type of items, and this definitely is like that. Busts in human forms have been really popular lately, and then people are really attracted to that really old world European style of decorating right now, and so this definitely fits like within that aesthetic. I thought it was really cool, and patina is definitely like ceramic, but it also is like made to look brass. So I thought it was awesome. It's very sturdy, has this like fun red base that kind of reminds me of, you know, shoes. Reminds me of Louboutin shoes. Anyways, which is probably a weird thing to say about the statue. But yeah, I thought this was very cool. This will be available in my Etsy shop and just like an amazing like styling moment on a shelf or a display. So another pottery piece I picked up, which I'm always gonna grab if I see it in my price range, which is Tonala pottery like this. Vintage Tonala pieces are very popular. They always sell well for me. This particular type of colorway does really well. I think it's because it actually is hard to come by now. And yeah, it's just, I love the swirls. I love the handles. Usually I'm picking up vases. So this piece being like an actual pitcher is definitely like new and unique for me. So this will be available in my Etsy shop. I'm sure it's gonna go fast because like I said, these pieces sell really fast. This one, oh, I think I've taken the sticker off because I've already photographed it. This one, I want to say it was under 10 bucks, so it was really good deal at Savers. Okay, so we'll take a break from the pottery. I definitely have more pottery to show you, but this woven jug was something that I found at a antique store near me, and I thought it was very cool. I loved like the very interesting shape, like the narrow neck, and then this particular grass weave is very textural, and the color is like this rich honey. So I thought this was very cool. These look amazing styled on a shelf to add a little bit of texture to whatever your vignette is, and then of course you can put branches, flowers, whatever you want in it because it's actually like a glass bottle and can handle the water. So anyways, yeah, this will be available in my Etsy shop. I think I have not done enough research on these, but I think people like used to DIY these. I think this is just like a random bottle and someone like, this was like their hobby and they just like did a weave around it. I have another one that I have in my Etsy shop that is around like an old like soda bottle. Anyways, sometimes like the bottle underneath of it is actually very interesting and old too. So that's kind of like a fun part about these is not just the exterior, but it's also like, ooh, what does the bottle look like underneath of this? So anyways, this will be available in my Etsy shop. So another thing I picked up that I'm kind of like giving a try to is this very cool cast iron candlestick holder. Is super ornate, lots of interesting details. It has like the hammering here, some like curved metal details, especially like at the top here. Just a really unique piece. Sadly, there were not two, but I always advise people if you like it and there's only one, pick it up because either it can be part of a set or when they're this large, sometimes you wouldn't want to in the same vignette because it just would be too much because this has a lot of like visual weight. It's not just like heavy on its own, it's also like visually heavy with the color and all the different like ornate details. So yeah, this will be available in my Etsy shop. But I cannot wait to style with this in the meantime because it's very, very cool. But yeah, these are very popular right now and I'm sure it's gonna sell fast. So I'm not picking up a lot of black pieces, but apparently recently I have found two. So this piece I thought was awesome too, the ceramic pot. It is handmade and artist signed on the bottom, if the light can catch it. Very cool piece. I love, love, love the copper and the metallic type details in the center, and then also on the lid is taped down. One hot tip to tell you. So someone taught me this recently on a video that I made where the finish had come off on the tape. If you're at the thrift store and you find something like this that has like the tape on top and you're not sure if it's going to ruin the finish or not when you take it off, go up to the counter and ask them to remove the tape before you purchase it, because you don't want to get it home and take it off and then it's ruined and then they won't take it back. At least like at my stores, they usually don't have returns. And so definitely like hot tip. When someone told me that, I was like, oh, genius. So I've definitely used it where I'm just like, can you please take this off? Because I want to see if it's going to be ruined by the time I get home. So anyways, this will be available in my Etsy shop. It's an incredible shape. I just thought it was such a statement piece. I mean, yes, functionally you can use it as a teapot, but frankly, just as a piece to be styled with in a kitchen or in a dining hutch. I mean, I just think it's absolutely incredible. It was $14.99, which I thought was an amazing deal. Love the bamboo handle. It is very sturdy. Just a really stunning piece. So yeah, when I saw it, I had to pick it up. So kind of a silly thing I picked up is this fish tile, this framed fish tile. I don't know, the colors just spoke to me, maybe because it's kind of like it matches like my room with the pinky tones and the blue I'm wearing. But yeah, I thought it was really adorable. It's definitely older based on like the back, and you know, it's framed. It's nice when it's framed because then it's like ready to go on the wall. It was only $4.99, probably had a coupon, so I thought I would give it a go because it spoke to me. Sometimes that just happens where I'm just like, oh, I kind of like you, I think I'm gonna bring you home. And if it's usually under $5, I do it. So anyways, this will be available in my Etsy shop. It's kind of a weird pickup for me, but I just thought it was really neat. So baskets and woven things, definitely picking up when I find them. This piece was $2.99, which is a great deal. It's just a bamboo, like catch-all type of tray. I thought it was great because of the sign. It's made in the Philippines here. Color tones I thought were really interesting. This will probably be available in my Etsy shop, although these types of things, I need a lot of organizers right now in my new studio space, so I'm very tempted to keep it. But I think for people styling on a tabletop or vanity, this is very cool as a catch-all for all your stuff. I'm always saying that in my videos, you need things like this to corral all your junk, because otherwise it's just like everywhere. And then this corralled in this, it looks beautiful and intentional. So this will probably be available in my Etsy shop. So the next thing, you're not gonna be surprised that I picked up, it is a Mary statue. If you watch my channel, you know I tend to really be attracted to religious like paraphernalia and statues and decor items, which is funny because I'm not a church-going person. I think it's because it reminds me of my grandma, who is Catholic, and then also I was raised Catholic, and so I just have like, I'm just drawn to these items. So anytime I find them where they're unique and interesting or a different color palette, I tend to pick them up. So yeah, this will be available in my Etsy shop. Okay, so I have two ceramic pieces, and then we're gonna get to my very favorite piece, which I know you guys probably know what it is based on the thumbnail, but I still wanna talk about it. So this very cool plate-like bowl was awesome. I thought it's artist signed on the back, so it has the maker's mark, if you can see it. I've not done enough research on to know. Sometimes it's really hard to identify what's like a signature of someone who is actually like a renowned ceramicist versus someone. This is like their hobby piece, but this is really well done. I love the tones. It's almost like this chartreuse type color, or mustard, I guess. It's kind of like an in-between, and then all the blues and the greens. Yeah, I just thought it was really, really pretty. I can see this absolutely on a wall, but also, of course, you know, styled, you know, on a surface. And then the next one that I got, which is gonna be hard for me to part with because it's also very beautiful, is this huge painted bowl. This is also has like an artist or maker's mark on the bottom. It has this like chip through, but it actually doesn't come into the side of it. So it's just something that happened probably in the kiln when it was fired. So yeah, that isn't a big deal to me because it's not, it hasn't like impacted the integrity of the piece. And so stuff like this, even if it has something on the underside, as long as the actual decorative part or the functional part still looks good and works, I always pick it up. Anyways, this was only $6.99, which I thought was crazy good deal for a bowl, handmade bowl this size. And I thought that like the glazes were really neat. Anyway, so this will be available in my Etsy shop too. Okay, so the last piece, which I'm so excited to show you, which you guys are gonna be like, Andy, you do not need another wicker animal, and yes, I do. So yeah, I have, if you're new to the channel, you may not know, I have so many wicker animals. It's one of my collections. It's probably my biggest collection, meaning like the pieces are big. Other stuff I collect is small and I can be contained to a shelf, but these are huge. I have them actually, I will show you, not now, in my studio tour, which is gonna be coming up, I promise. I have them all up on a high shelf, like over here in this corner. And that's not even all of them, because some of them are downstairs being decorated with. So yeah, I have a giraffe, I have several elephants, I have a frog, I have a bird, I have a turtle, I have a monkey, I have now a dog. So yeah, I thought this was very cute. Really great and intact. The only thing that's busted on them is this one side of curls, but frankly, I can remove these and then it's just a dog and it looks pristine. So it has the original button eyes, the little nose, the lid comes off. So I thought this was so cute. These are harder and harder to come by because they're just so delicate and they break really easily. And so yeah, so anytime I see one intact like this, I always grab it. He was only, I think, 28 bucks, which is incredible because these can go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I think the most I ever paid for one of mine was 75 bucks, which was a very, very good deal. That was like a full elephant table, which is one of the more common That's one of the more common wicker animals, is like the elephant table. Is very iconic. But yeah, some of the pieces that I have on my list that I'm looking for in terms of like the wicker animals are like $500 to $1,000. So one day I will find them, hopefully in the wild, and not have to pay that amount to complete like a collection. But yeah, when I saw him, he was just so cute. I had to pick him up. Okay, so that's all I have to show you today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what items were your favorite, and let me know if you think I'm getting dangerously close to hoarder status with my wicker animals. If you're looking for more decorating and thrifting content between my haul videos, make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. I share a lot of behind the scenes content there. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next thrifting and decorating video. Take care.